And for you to make money, you have to be solving problem or offering value to people. And for us in the above average community, we picked Pure as our value proposition for which we're offering. And our mission is simple, is to actually empower entrepreneurs to create a large customer base for the pure product. The larger the customer base we're able to create, the more money we're able to make. And the reason why we picked Pure is very obvious. Some people are asking why Pure. There are so many things out there. Why Pure in particular? Why Pure? Basically, we picked Pure because first thing first is we realize that nobody gets to lose money with Pure. And this is very critical for us as entrepreneurs, as business people that deal with integrity and relationships and all that. We believe that we believe that a platform where people will not lose money is a no-brainer. And we saw that right here. So when you get into Pure, you can be certain of one thing: there is no loss. Nobody gets to lose money here. You get essential product at the point of payment that are very great. You get access to a business ID that gives you a global business. You get access to our mentorship program, our exact blueprints that have created so much results for a whole lot of us in the last year. You get access to it to simply follow it. But it doesn't matter whether you've been an entrepreneur before or you've done this before. The idea is there's a blueprint that you can follow and actually create the same kind of results. And of course, you get access to a position for the market share. I did mention that our mission is creating a large customer base with a Pure product. And for people that join us early enough, that take a position now, the other customers that are coming in from the activity of the entrepreneurs all over, you can basically have customers under you, and you can also make money from those customer purchases. So why else did we pick Pure? I believe there are just three things I'll just talk about Pure. First of all is the origin. Apart from the fact that nobody gets to lose money, why is Pure so unique? First is the origin. Pure basically has a 42 years medical background and medical background of producing results. The first 30 years was from 1978 to 2008. It was not a business-based company, it was strictly a health project then from 1978 to 2008. The result over that 30-year period of time showed that 95% of people that had critical health cases got their health back in less than 6 months. And those that didn't have any form of health issues were looking younger, feeling fresher, more energetic. And it was really phenomenal because this particular project was not just done by individuals, but was done by medical doctors under a controlled study. In 2008, the results for the past 30 years was translated into becoming a company where we had Phil Knight, the founder of Nike, and we had Chairman Joe Young, whose family owns the Hyundai and Kia companies, come in as partners to turn this system that has proved so successful in 30 years, to turn it into a company that we have today called Pure. And apart from the origin in this, the second thing that makes Pure so unique is the system itself. Even though they have various products, all the products can be categorized into three things. And the three things the products can be categorized into is simply cleansing products, balancing products, and building products. And these three things are the foundation of health. These are the three things that they focused on for 30 years and got so much results. So much so that is the first organic product in the US to break all records. We have the organic products being recommended by doctors and put in the physician desk reference, which is very fantastic. And coming into Africa over a year ago, Pure also break all records in Africa and Nigeria, being the first company in history of this continent to actually get recommendation, not just mere recommendation or endorsement. We actually have an MOU signed with the Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria and the Nigerian Medical Association on the basis of scientific evidence that the product has been so effective. And And the third thing is the results. Over the past 12 months plus, the results has been crazy as we've seen more people get their health back even in the midst of trying times. And that's the reason why the company is growing by leaps and bounds right now, doing over $2 million in a month in sales because of effectiveness, and more persons are getting to know about this. So you looking at this now, you're wondering what is in it for me? What is in it for me? So there are four things that are in it for you when you look at Pure as a business, right? When you look at Pure as a business, the first thing is the product value. The product value allows you to be health conscious yourself, take better care of your health. I only ask people this in the past 10 years, on all the amount of money you spent on health care, whether be it hospital, pharmacy, and all that, how much have you made on that? In the past 10 years, on all the amount of money you spent on healthcare, how much have you made on that? Obviously, it's nothing. But when you choose to be a partner with Pure, you're giving yourself the best healthcare using the products, and you also get to make money for giving yourself the best healthcare. So the second thing you get is the position value. Position value allows you to make money as other people prioritize health. The third is the mentorship value, and the fourth is the business ID. So I'll just go straight to this. For anyone looking at this here, I recommend this product first. It's a cleanse. It's a full body detox product. It allows you to detoxify completely, and everybody is full of toxins generally. So you want to give yourself the best by first detoxifying properly. Now, what's unique about the cleanse? That it detoxifies the blood, the liver, the kidney, the lungs, the skin, the colon, and all the 7 eliminatory pathways of the body at once. We've seen so much results with this. I can never forget when I first laid my hands on the cleanse. I tried it on myself. I was having severe bowel issues, and actually, when I go to the toilet, it comes out with blood. The doctors were saying all kinds of stuff, which was scary. And I used the cleanse, and in less than a week, all the stuff stopped. And we're seeing the testimonies around the cleanse are so much. People having issues with their skin, that they bathe and their skin itches them. They use the cleanse and all clears off. People that have not been able to go to the toilet go to the toilet once in a whole week, use the cleanse, and all those things of the past, high blood pressure, diabetes. We're seeing some fantastic results. You can visit our Facebook page, Pure Big Bang 2020, and you see so much testimonies and so much product education. But for today, my focus is how the money is made. Now we know that the product is fantastic because there is no question right now as to how great the product is. Something happened about a month ago. I was speaking with one of my partners who brought in a customer in South Africa, and this customer had glaucoma, right? In South Africa, the customer went online. He was searching for what could possibly help him, and he came in contact with Pure Products, got the Pure Products, and he was really excited about it. The most fantastic thing is when communicating with this customer, the customer said he actually saw a video of Chief Emmanuel Wago, who used our product sometime last year. 93% of his vision was gone due to glaucoma, but he used a system of cleansing, balancing, building, and in less than 90 days, the pressure on the eyes dropped from 50/49 to 15/12. That allowed him to be able to see colors again, drive by himself, and was certified glaucoma-free. He saw the video online, and another supplement-based company were using that video to promote their brand and fast forwarding every aspect of the video where the old man mentioned Pure. And the South African got that company's product, used it for 2 weeks, not see any results, discarded it, and went back online until he now saw the full video and contacted my partner and got started using the Pure product. Let's see fantastic results. One thing we see with our Pure product is within 2 weeks, you should feel it. Within the first few days, you'll feel it. This is not something that you use for 4 months before you get some results, because they are that potent and that powerful because of their effectiveness and because the product never disappoints. We have a viable business. And a viable business begins from you understanding the value of the position. Someone said, if you find something great, you find something unique, Even if you live in the bush, people will make bush track and look for you. And between now and the nearest future, this is going to be big, guys. This is going to be the biggest thing yet when it comes to health. And people are positioning themselves today early to take hold of the market share. Business is all about numbers. It's not enough to have a great value, but but what produces the money and what differentiates one businessman from another is the numbers of customers he has. MTN is one of the most profitable telecommunication company in Nigeria, not because they have the best service in terms of their call rate or data rate or all this stuff, but because they have the largest number of Nigerians on their side. Dangote is one of the richest men in Africa, not because he sells cement or rice or all that. You can go and start a cement company, you can go and start a rice company, you can go and do all that. But if you don't have the number of customers he has, you can't out-earn him. Similarly, in any business, and this business is no exception, numbers is the business. Because we found something great, the awareness is hitting the marketplace, and more places are becoming customers. And when you buy your membership pack today in Pure, apart from the products you get access to a position for the market share, so that every other person that buys a membership pack after you, through the person that invited you here, will fall under you as your customer, as part of your numbers, and you can make insane money from the customers that you have under you. This insane money starts from weekly pay. It unlocks weekly pay for you on a weekly basis. It also unlocks travel incentives. It also unlocks rank advancement. It also unlocks some very beautiful things in the company. So basically, it's fantastic. I tell people the first call of business, I think it was Richard Branson that said, if someone shows you a beautiful opportunity, say yes first, then later go and learn how it works. But if you see an opportunity in it, say yes first, because time is something you can't recover back. And right here, timing is important. So apart from that, you get access to your business ID, your IBO number. Your IBO number gives you access to the company software from which you can track persons that is coming under you, whether people that were brought in by you or people that came in via spillover, and to know the amount of money you can make from the people, from the amount of customers that have been generated since from when you started and when you started your business yourself. So your business ID is the top thing you get that makes it fantastic. It gives you access to a complete automated software that gives you a global business, and the ID gives you access to our 4 fantastic business models. 4 business models with 10 ways of earning. And this is where I'm going to just go one step at a time. I encourage you to have your thinking caps on, your calculator by your side, your pen and book close by, so you can actually calculate the figures, and let's see if this is worth our time. I can never forget, for me, I had to take my time to analyze this very well. I got started in Pure January 15 of 2019. I love the product. I love the idea of the market share. Without me even putting any kind of effort, reasonable effort, I was seeing me taking a part of the market share. Between January and May, I had over 200%, 200 customers in my business that came in of the position. I took an early position. By June, I sat down to look at this business plan very well. Can it pay my present bills if I give it effort? And can it pay my future bills? I can never forget that at that time in my life in May, I was preparing to get married. One of my biggest goals for the year was to get married. I put down what the budget would be. I looked at everything around me, how to raise the money. I wasn't seeing how to raise that money effectively. Then I came to Pure. I came to this business plan and started calculating one by one. If I put in the effort, can this thing pay the bills? I set a goal for 3 million naira to do that in less than 4 months. And after doing the maths, I found that it was worth it, and I went out to do the work. The good news is at the end of 3 to 4 months, I didn't do 3 million naira, which was my initial budget, but I did more than 4.62 million naira, and I closed the year with almost 5 million naira in 2009. 2020, I did a budget again for the goals and dreams I had. and took it to the compensation plan and compared it if it can pay the bills. And the great news is 2020 came to an end. I was able to buy a house, to buy landed properties, buy my wife a car, have some family vacations, all from this. So I encourage you to sit up as we go into the figures so you can really check out if this can actually finance the big dreams that you have. Because it starts with the dream you have, and you are here looking for ways and opportunities to earn the income that will allow you to live that dream lifestyle. So the 4 business models are: first, the stockist; second, the retail; third, the referral; and fourth, the team building. The first one, called the stockist, it's simple. The company is expanding their product everywhere, and they are going into collaborative efforts with existing customers. Rather than try to open offices everywhere, they rather partner with existing customers to be caretakers of their product in anywhere they find themselves, so that the company's customers can pick up products from these caretakers whenever they need them. Okay, so we have basically 2 stockist category. We have the minor stockist category and the major stockist category. And each of them allows you as a stockist to earn more than 300% of your money without retail, without referral, and basically just operating a business the same way a man that opens a supermarket and puts in other people's products there and runs his business. Okay. And to become a stockist on a minor category, it starts from 822,000 naira. We have 822,000 naira plan, 1.644 million, 3.28 million, 6.5 million. On this category, your total cash out for being a stockist on the 822,000 naira is about 3 million naira. On the 1.64 million, your total cash out, capital inclusive, is 6.1 million. On the third one, for 3.28, your total cash out is about 12.2 million naira in returns. And for the 6.57 million, your total cash out is about 24.4 million naira in return. So the question is, how does the money, in what sequence does this money come? I will explain that, but quickly, let me show you the major plans as well. The major plans begins from 8.22 million, and the return is about 31.4 million. We have 16.44 million, and the return is 62.6 million. Imagine 32.88 million, and the return is 125 million naira, and we have 65 million naira with a return of 251 million naira. So in what sequence does the money come if I choose to be a stockist today? It's simple. If I choose to be a stockist today, my returns comes this way. For the minor stockist plan, no matter the amount I take, my first benefit is that I get paid 20% of my capital investment back in 10 days. So for the 822,000 naira, 20% of them, we're talking about 180,000 naira cash that comes to you in 10 days of becoming a stockist. You also get products worth the amount of money paid, because remember, the stockist is a caretaker for the company's product. So you get products worth 822,000 naira sent to you by the company. So your first benefit is you have the products, your money with you in products. Next, you get your first return of 20% to you. On the major stockist plan, your first return is 30%, and that's a distinguishing factor. The major stockist plan has 30% as their first return, while the minor has 20% as their first return. The second benefit of the stockist plan is what we call rollover commissions. As individuals come to pick up the products from you, the company pays you rollover commissions. For example, you're on the 1.664 million naira stockist plan. When 20 people, 20 of the company's customers come to collect products from you, your product is finished. 20 exhaust your product. Once your product is exhausted, the company pays you 164,000 naira as thank you for serving 20 of our customers, and they send a new supply of 1.64 million naira to you again. without you paying any other money. So it's a one-time investment where you get 20% first on a minor and 30% on a major, and you get 10% each time your product finishes with a new supply. And they keep up this arrangement for 35 times. So when you calculate your 10% 35 times on the 1.64 million naira, we're talking around 5.6 million naira as 350% return that you get on your money. That's amazing. So we're seeing individuals do a whole lot, and you might be asking, where does these customers come from? Simple. The man that opens a barbing salon, where does his customers come from? His customers come from the awareness there's a barbing salon in our area, and that is your job for creating that awareness in your area. The second way a lot of stockists use to speed up the turnover is that they share their personal experience. Since they are personally users of the products themselves and they get good results, they share their testimony and the testimony of others about what the product is doing to their friends and family, so that their friends and their family can become customers of the company and shop for their health. As people shop for their health, you're the one supplying them, so that depletes your product faster. The third way people use to deplete their product faster is that they engage in retail. Now, retail today is fun with Pure because we have online and offline retail services. And anybody can be engaged in a retail service, and this program will be running a training for those that want to build a retail business. As you can see right here, you can pay some money to Facebook, and Facebook will basically take that your advert, that's your video, that's your testimony to the right set of persons. They will look at it. They will look at it and they will contact you for sales. One of the fastest selling products we have is the Cleanse and Pure Excel. Right here on my screen, you're seeing a sale for the Cleanse in 3 weeks, raking in more than 212,000 right in 3 weeks selling online. So you can retail as a stockist as well. You can have a retail business running online, and you can make some good retail profit that will deplete your product faster, and that will allow you to make more money. So whether you're a stockist or you're just an IB with your ID, you can engage in a retail. So the business is not limiting to any one category. You can run all 3 categories if you want. It's just a matter of choice and options and how you want to maximize your profits. The third way we make money is in referral. What do I get if I refer one person to become a customer with Pure? What does it take to be a customer with Pure to actually enjoy all these benefits? We have the 77,000 naira, which is a 100 PV purchase. You get the whole system of cleansing, balancing, and building for yourself. The single starter pack. We have the family starter pack, which is for the 212,000 naira. An entire family can enjoy this health system, stay strong in these trying times, build their immunity, recover from ill health, and it's really, really exciting. And we have the third, which is the business starter pack, with the 411,000 naira. On any of the starter pack, you get started, you get products, ID, position, and access to the business. But if you refer someone else to buy a personal starter pack for 77,000 naira, you get paid 16,000 naira as referral commissions for one person. And this is exciting. This is pretty exciting, because if for one you're being paid 16,000 naira, now the question is, how many persons can you refer to buy a starter pack in a month? You can refer 5 persons in a month, you get paid 16,000 naira times 5. 10 persons in a month can get paid 166,000 naira, and this can be pretty exciting. For those of us looking at the business, when you first get into the business, except you have a lot of money to start up at the stockist side, you just got started with 77,000. This referral area is one place that you can go to and make money pretty quickly. And we have, as part of our blueprint, we have a coaching system, step by step, on how to close deals. On referral, how to close it very easily and excitingly, and it's really, really making a lot of sense. You follow the blueprint, you can close so many deals. We're seeing people close more deals and put and put extra income from 50 to 100K in their pockets every single week by mastering the art of closing deals. If a closed deal on a family starter pack is 34,000 on one referral, and on the business starter pack is 60,000 on one referral, and it's pretty exciting to see. Now, as a stockist as well, you too can close deals. You can close deals for the people you refer, you get paid this money, and the exciting thing is that you're the one giving them the product for you get paid on two sides, on the referral and on the stockist side. So it's really making a lot of sense. But one great thing to have for everybody is that the referral bonus is in pure and it's not a one-time pay. Whenever these people come back to purchase a personal starter pack, a family starter pack, or a business starter pack again in the future, you still get paid again. Think about it. Think about it. Think about what the job of a real estate agent is. They wake up every morning and they know they have to close deals, either to sell houses or to rent houses. And for houses they sell, they get paid 5%. For houses they rent, they get paid 10%, depending on the part of the country they're in. And they basically do that, wake up every morning and put a target for themselves as to how many deals will they close in a month, and they live well with that. Think about it. Every time they work, think about every time they work to eat. Every time they work to eat, they don't eat whenever these people renew their rent. They don't enjoy that effort, the dividend of that effort when people renew their rent. They only get paid once. But for us here, it's not so. We get in customers once. The customers love the product. They come in as business, they love it, and each time they repurchase, whether they are repurchasing to sell or they are repurchasing for personal use, they're repurchasing to give to parents, it doesn't matter. You get paid these commissions over and over again. If it's beyond 3 months, you get paid 12,000 naira each time they repurchase a 77,000 naira pack. You get paid 22,000 each time they repurchase a family starter pack. You get paid 36,000 continuously for life. This is the fact of residual income, and it's really exciting. Think about it. With just 10 customers that are purchasing for their entire family, the single starter pack of 77,000 naira every month, you can put an extra 120,000 naira in your pocket every single month, just with effectively establishing a customer base of 10. So you see how powerful the business model really is. Now, where the millions are in ample proportions is in team building. Team builders are the ones that make the millions, and our mentorship system covers you on wherever you want to fall in. Where you want to just to be a stockist, you want to engage in retail with online sales, and offline you want to engage in referral with just getting a few customers, or you want to do it big by going into team building. Team building, that's where the biggest money is. Because team building are not just paid once, but they have 6 different rewards, from team bonus to gen bonus to lifestyle, rank advancement, incentive trips, and of course, car plan. So how does it work when it comes to team bonus? Because the company is a global company, Naira cannot be used as a global standard across every country. So rather, the value of PV, product volume sales, is what is used. For every 77,000 naira pack, you get 100 points, 100 PV. A lot of people love the referral bonuses and the money that come from retail or stockist. But for me, I love the PV more, because the PV is wealth beyond proportion. 1 PV is equal to $1, and I'll show you how we cash that out. When you take a position in your team and people start joining your team as a result of spillover, or you start building your 2 teams, your left team and your right team, by the people you refer and the people that they refer, and everybody learning the system, how to do it, which not their circle of influence, expanding the customer base. For every activity that happens from the first generation to infinity, you enjoy the PVs. From first generation to infinity, that's the key word, guys. first to infinity, every activity you enjoy the PVs. I'm going to give you an illustration. The richest people in the world have systems that doesn't limit them. Dangote is earning on every customer that ever comes into his system. He is not limited to 6 levels deep or 5 levels deep or 8 levels deep. Every customer, does not matter. So we now have the same system, and that's what blew my mind when I saw Pure. They're not being limited by any generations, but it's infinity, exactly the same model as a big business owner. So on the PVs, on your left team and your right team, the company pays you 10% of the entire PV that you have in your lesser leg. Another way of putting it is matching payments. They match your left team volume and your right team volume and pay you 10% of that. So this is what it looks like. So if you have 3,300 points on your left leg and 3,000 points on your right leg, 2 different teams. At the end of the week, they look at the team and pay the matching, 3,000 and 3,300. Match it all up. 3,000 is common amongst both of them. So they pay you 10% of 3,000, which will be $300, because 1 point is equal to $1, and $300 is paid to you at the end of the week on Friday. So it's really, really exciting to see that you get paid continuously on the activities that are happening in your business team, and this is fantastic. So as it goes on, more customers come in, the business is expanding, your sales volume keep growing larger and larger every week because new people are reordering, new people are ordering. It's just an exciting stuff. People are becoming stockists and investors for the ROI, and all these are adding volume into your team, and you get paid for that. So these are an illustration. Let me show you this now. So if you're following me so far, I'd like to do this quick exercise. So if you have a team, this is your team. Let's say 18 months from now, this is your team, right? Or less than that. You have 221,000 points on one leg and 116,000 points on the other leg. What will your team bonus be? What will your team bonus be? What will your team bonus be? You have 221,000 points on one side of your leg and 116,000 points on the other side of your leg. What will your team bonus be? What's the fastest finger here? Okay, let me see. So 10% of what? The left or the right? Is at your right. The answer is 10% of the right leg. 10% of 116,000 points will be your payment, which will be about $11,600. Multiplying that by 400 naira, which is the company's exchange rate, that's over 4 million naira in 1 week. 4 million naira in 1 week. So it's exciting, guys, because right now this is people's monthly and weekly pay, and it's really, really, really been a blessing, showing individuals how to create systems like this. And remember, this is just the first way a team builder earns. The second way a team builder earns is generational bonus. While it is true that you enjoy spillovers, and those spillovers gives you points that you earn team bonus from, the person producing the spillovers, the person that is working so hard, recruiting so much people from which you enjoy spillovers, tends to enjoy a bonus that the man just sitting down doesn't enjoy. And that is a generational bonus. Because every person that person personally refers, that you personally refer as a builder, is your first generation. Every person your first generation refer forms your second generation. Every person second generation refer forms your third generation. And it doesn't matter the generation, you get paid 7% of the money the people in your generation are making. So if this is you as a sponsor, you have a gold, bronze, silver, and bronze in your first generation. What are we saying? We're saying that based on the team bonus, doesn't matter what these 4 people make on team bonus, whether they made 300,000, 100,000, 1 million, 2 million, that they made on their team bonus, you get paid 7% of their money on generational bonus because you were the one that introduced them into the business. Are we seeing recurring income? So let me put this in example. This is really exciting. Let me put this in example. A 6-year example, a 6-year financial roadmap. A 6-year financial roadmap. While it is true that a lot of people would join rushing into Pure because of the effectiveness of the product, a few of us as entrepreneurs are looking at the value of the product and positioning ourselves to be involved with the market share and developing other leaders to join us to expand the market. Let's say in your first year, you had 10 people that joined you in expanding the market, and those 10 people are making money on a weekly basis. And maybe they are making $100 because they can be making several amounts. I want to use an analysis here where it's just $100. In the second year, you work with the 10 to have 100 persons in your second generations that are expanding the business. They are not just customers. They've mastered the blueprint and they are building the business, expanding a customer base, and making money for themselves on a weekly basis. You have 100. In your third year, you have 1,000. In your fourth year, you have 100,000. Your fifth year, you have 100,000. Your sixth year, you have 1 million. Okay, it's called Project 1 million, and this is what we're chasing, right? So you have 1 million people that you've impacted, changed their lives as a result of your decision to learn and master the art of team building and teach those things along the way. And all these people are making money minus the referral bonus, the retail, or the team bonus. This is the extra money you make for developing other people to make money. For the first 10 you have, and they are making $100, you get paid 7% of their $100, which is $7 in 10 places at the end of the week. So for having 10 times $7 is $70 paid to you at the end of the week. $70 is over 30,000 naira paid to you at the end of the week for having 10. The software will come to your second generation. You have 100 people there that did $100 that week. So you get paid $7 times 100, which is $700 extra for that week. That's over 300,000 paid to you in addition to the first 30,000. You come to the third generation and they looked at it, and you have 1,000 people who were developed over a course of 3 years that are making $100 on a weekly basis. Therefore, you are entitled to $7,000 extra at the end of the week. That's not talking about 3 million naira on a weekly basis. So, guys, we come to the fourth generation, we're talking about 10,000. We're already talking 30 million naira at the end of the week. Question: is this worth your time? You know, when I did this Martes, I caught fire for Pure. I caught fire for the business. I went all out, and someone was like, "Tonbara, why are you so passionate about this stuff? You're an engineer, for crying out loud. You're not even in the medical sector, but you study these things so much that when you speak, I said, listen, it's all about the money, guys. We've found something valuable. We've used it. We've tested it. It works. So we're just making a business out of it and showing anyone that cares how to do the same. Today is really, really exciting because it's making so much sense. This year, 2021, we're on a mission for creating over 200 plus supplement millionaires, people that will be amongst this number of leaders that are making over $1 million on a monthly basis. And that's the reason why your friend invited you here, because they see themselves to be one of such people, and they would like you to be one of such persons as well. So going further, the extra incentive for building a team is called the lifestyle bonus. Whenever you dominate any rank in the company, from the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, sapphire, emerald rank twice in a month, putting it simply, whenever you get paid in 2 weeks out of the 4 weeks of the month, you get paid team bonus in 2 weeks out of the 4 weeks of the month, you get paid an extra money. It shows that you're productive, your team is productive, you're an effective leader. All right. So you get paid this extra bonus. You get paid an extra $50 on the 7th to 10th of every new month. This is paid monthly. An extra $150, extra $300, up to extra $1,000 for being an effective leader and leading a team to actually hit the ranks. When you become a diamond, the company takes 3% of the global sales and they share it with you every single week. In a nutshell, what does it take to be a diamond? Is averagely 55 customers, 55 weekly purchasing customers in your business. And these weekly purchasing customers must not all come from you. A lot of them can come from the people you referred, the people you referred, and the people that join your business as spillover as a result of an early position. So once you have 55 weekly paying customers, you become a diamond, and the company pays you 3%. You start sharing from 3% of the global sales of the company on a weekly basis. So first level diamond takes 1 share, second level 2 share, third level 3 share, fourth 4 shares, and the last level of crown diamond takes 10 shares. 1 share right now ranges from $1,000 to $2,000 as 1 share. So a first level diamond takes an extra $1,000 every single week. I can never forget the first time I became a diamond. May of last year was the first time I hit the rank of a diamond. It was so exciting for me that the very next week I went to buy my wife a car because the money from the commission was enough to do that. And that's always been one of my dreams. I tell people all the time, what is your dream? What do you want to achieve with this? Because what we're showing you and what we're willing to do is to guide you using our blueprint and the system we've created and the opportunity that we're showing you to achieve whatever dream or goals you set for yourself this year. I don't care how big it is or how ridiculous it is. If you're willing to put in the efforts to learn and work and follow the system, you can get this as well. When I first got into the company, my first year, I was a platinum. I only hit the platinum in my first year. By the second year, last year was my second year, I had so much more than 200, 300 platinums in the business. And I ended the year as a diamond. And the year ended as a diamond, we had more than 6 diamonds in the business. This year, we want to go over to 200 diamonds plus. And because we know what this can really, the life-changing income can really mean for you. So going further, the company has this special bonus, which is called the Pure Rank bonus. It's only paid once, unlike the others. It's not paid monthly or weekly. It's only paid once. And it's just a one-time pay. It's an incentive bonus that is given to you when you move from one rank to another. You get extra money. Okay, so such that in Pure, when we say somebody is a platinum or somebody is a ruby, it's not just titles. It comes with money, extra money. So once you become a platinum, you get an extra $1,000 paid to your account. All right. Once you become a sapphire, you get an extra $1,200. Ruby, extra $2,500. Emerald, extra $3,750. Diamond, extra $7,500. And up to crown diamond, an extra $250,000, which is about 100 million naira, guys. And the belief is that in this year, Africa is going to have our first crown diamond, and second and third and fourth and fifth. And it's really, really exciting because in 11 years of being a business, since 2008 till 2019, when the company came to Africa, the company already has over 4 crown diamonds outside the country, and we know the kind of money they make. It's really crazy. So it's really, really exciting. And whoever invited you to this call, at the end of the call, you can tell them to show you how to hit the rank, and they will put that across to you. But the last incentive is the travel opportunity. You have to travel the world 2 times a year for free for being an effective team builder. 2019, we went to Dubai and USA. 2020, we're supposed to go to Canada. The Canadian trip was postponed due to COVID to April this year. So this year is really exciting because there's a whole lot more trips. As I yesterday, it was just yesterday I just qualified for an all expense paid trip for this month of January to the island of Maldives, alongside with so many other leaders in the team. It's really, really exciting to have such a privilege to touch people's lives, help people recover from ill health, earn money at the same time, create meaningful relationships at the same time, helping people achieve their dreams. So if you're here and you're looking at this and you say all these things make sense, you're saying, where do I start from? This thing is so exciting. I can't wait to get in. Where do I start from? I'm going to tell you this. There are just 4 things you need to look at. The first thing, you need to enroll, right? The second thing is you need to learn, right? Because you've never done this before. Even if you've done this before, something of this nature you've never done pure before. And every company has its approach. For the fact that people are driving doesn't mean that you can enter a car and start driving without learning how to drive. Even if you know how to drive a Toyota Camry, if you're given a trailer to drive, you need to take some time to learn how to drive a trailer. Even though they are both on four wheels, they are never the same. Right here, there's a system that works here in Pure that's made Pure one of the fastest growing companies ever in just 2 years. There's a reason why Pure as a company and the above average community has created the highest number of income earners in the company in the past 2 years. There's a reason why the highest paid person in Africa doing over 30 million naira in a month is in the above average community. And that gentleman, alongside with so many other masterminds, have created a system and a blueprint that got them to where they are. And we want to show you that system. So when you get in here, be humble enough and coachable enough to learn our system. Because you learn the system for business, you're going to go a long way. And one essential part of our system is a 90-day game plan. We engage in this every single year and teach leaders how to engage in this to change their lives in just 90 days. For 2021, February to April, there's going to be a period of creating so many multi-millionaires from the system. And right now, we're preparing people that will go on this massive burst of energy with us. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Are you sick and tired of having bills that you can't pay for? Are you sick and tired of having dreams that you look at your salary and wondering when you could afford it? Are you sick and tired of just being a victim in life and not having independence and control over your finances? Are you sick and tired of somebody else controlling your time rather than you living on your own terms? Trust me, guys, February through to April is going to be a time to change everything. But you're going to start with your decision today. So you can join in with us today and start learning our system, both online and offline, so that you'll be able to join us for the most incredible ride of your life. 6 months of this year can create a whole lot. At the end of the year, I can make you one promise with what we have here. You're gonna be a millionaire with this system. You must have heard that before, but I can tell you with all certainty it's gonna happen right here if you follow our system. But the question is, how much of a millions would you have made? Would you have just made 1 million or 5 million or 10 million or 100 million over the next 3 years? I don't know. The figures will be depending on you. But if it's a million and more, you would have touched it because it's so flexible, it's so exciting. You can do this from the comfort of your home using your smartphone. You can go all out and do a whole lot of stuff. And it all starts with your personal starter pack. 77,000 can get you started. Families in the back of 222,000. We have the momentum starter pack of 331,000, and of course, the business starter pack. If you look at this and say, Tonbara, where would you recommend I start from? I recommend you start from the momentum starter pack because it's the most advantageous pack of them all. Momentum starter pack allows you to get enough products for about 15 weeks to enjoy with your family. And for those that are having health challenges, this is also the pack for them. This is the discounted pack because on this pack, when you get started on this pack, you don't only get products, position, idea, and mentorship, but you also get money. You also get about 32,000 naira pinned to your account the very next Friday as a bonus for starting on this pack. So guys, this is what we have for you today. It's really, really exciting. And this has changed my life in more ways that I can count up. I can think about. I started Pure as a businessman thinking this would be like every other thing I've seen out there. But I started by trying a product. I saw the big market potential. A friend persuaded me to be part of this. I trusted that friend and I paid my SPAC, got the product, started using the product. The result I saw from the product moved my trust from not just what the friend said to what I had experienced. As they're seeing people making money, as they're seeing some little change coming to my account, then I decided to give it a business attention from August 1st, 2019. That decision has been the best decision ever in my life since then till now. And I've earned more than 60 million naira since then till now from this business. And we're only getting started. I'm not the biggest, I'm not the smartest, I'm not the brightest, but I'm just someone that I've learned to follow a system. And you can do the same. If I can do it, you can do the same too. Thank you so much for being part of the call today. Get to the person that invited you to know more about the product, to know how to get started, and just tell them if you're an A, B, or C. And A, you want to get started now to unlock an early position, because people will be listening to this call 8 p.m. today, 1 p.m. tomorrow, 8 p.m. the very next day. More persons are joining every day. Your decision to lock your position now can ensure that people joining later will be under you. And that position also gives you the product immediately to give it a try. And that can be the beginning of our most exciting journey for you. Thank you so much. My name is Tonbara. On behalf of myself and my family, Happy New Year. And we believe that this year will be your best year ever. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.